All right, so city council member says, despite the city's desperate need to exploit an available source of revenue, already the word despite is kind of introducing I'm thinking, oh, you're kind of introducing a concession there, because we're saying like, hey, despite this, the mayor has repeatedly blocked council members' attempts to pass legislation imposing real estate development fees. Okay, so we're saying, hey, the city council member is saying that even though we have like this desperate need to expose any part of revenue that we have, this mayor is repeatedly blocking this legislation to like help with real estate fees.
Okay, that's clear.
So that second part is just a background information.
Okay. So the first one is a concession, and then
Yep. It is clear that in doing so, the mayor is sacrificing the city's interest to personal interest. I hear a potential conclusion here. Maybe because we're introducing an opinion. I want to know why. Like, why is this clear that he's sacrificing the city's interest to his personal interest? What does blocking the council members' attempt to pass legislation, like, what does that have to do with his personal interest? So far, they have not shown us that. But let's see. The current city figures to show that in the current, or the mayor cites figures to show that in the current market, fees of the size proposed would significantly reduce the number of building starts and thus, on balance, result in a revenue loss to the city. Okay, so this is what they're kind of showing us how we're going to lose money. More background information. But so we have a point of contrast. The important point is that the mayor's family is heavily involved in real estate and thus has a strong financial interest in the matter.
So now that supports the other one.
Yes, so we have a premise here where we say, but the important point is that the mayor's family is heavily involved in the real estate. And then we have an indicator word that says thus has a strong financial interest in the matter. What is our conclusion here?
It's clear that in doing so.
Yeah, excellent. Because
Yes.
even though that thus is a conclusion indicator word, we're using this conclusion or this subsidiary conclusion to support that this is clear, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, what answer choice would you select?
Which one of the five? Council members attempts to impose real estate development fees. The mayor is sacrificing the Senate. See?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's in blocking the council members' attempts to impose the fees. That is referring to, it is clear that in doing so, what is in doing so referring to? It's referring to the repeatedly blocking. The mayor is sacrificed, and then it's word for word after that. So yeah, absolutely. C. Were there any that you were debating between?
No. I was reading E, but like that's the opposite of what it means. So I was like confusing, and then I'm like, okay. Interest to personal interest.